God said, "Wake up, black man. You're not an employee. You are a creator." Asterisk, this is not a motivational quote. This is a divine revelation. This is a shaking of the soul. A thunder in the spirit of every black man who has been made to believe that his worth lies only in what he produces for someone else. For centuries, chains were put on your mind even after they were taken off your wrists. The world told you that your place was at the bottom, to follow orders, to serve systems, to be silent in meetings and grateful for scraps. But the heavens roar with a different truth. You were never meant to be a servant of man. You were designed to build, lead, and transform. You are a creator. Asterisk, from the beginning of time. You were kings, warriors, architects, mathematicians, philosophers, poets. Before the world rebranded your history with lies, your ancestors built empires. Not huts in jungles, but civilizations with libraries, astronomers, and economies. Timbuktu was not a myth. Kush was not fiction. Egypt was not built by accident. And you, black man, carry that bloodline, that creative spark. It didn't die with slavery. It didn't die in colonization. It didn't die in prison systems or in minimum wage jobs. It's still in you. It's just waiting for you to wake up. Asterisk, you are not an employee. That job title might be on your ID card, but it's not written on your soul. The truth is, they put you in a suit to tame your power. They gave you a paycheck to distract you from purpose. They trained you to clock in, take orders, and celebrate Friday like freedom. But deep inside, there's a voice that never left you. A whisper that grows louder each time you stare at a wall, thinking, there's got to be more to life than this. Asterisk, and there is. Asterisk, the moment you recognize that your ideas have value. Your voice carries truth, and your hands can build what your mind sees. You start breaking the mental chains, because the world has conditioned you to believe you must wait for permission, for a promotion, a loan, a certificate, a pat on the back. But God already gave you the permission you need. He stamped you with identity. He breathed into you creativity. You were born with everything you need to create. Asterisk, think of every invention, every genre of music, every style trend that was birthed from black genius. Jazz, hip-hop, reggae, R&B, Afrobeats. These didn't come from textbooks. They came from souls. Souls that had nothing, but found rhythm in pain and made the world dance to their heartbeat. And you still think you need approval to start your own business, to launch your clothing brand, to write that book, to open that studio? Asterisk, wake up, black man. Asterisk, they sold you dreams of safety and called it success. But real success is ownership. Real success is freedom. It's creating something that lives longer than you. It's not about impressing your boss. It's about becoming your own boss. It's about building a table when none was offered, and then bringing your brothers to that table too. Asterisk, you are not just a worker. You are an innovator, a thinker, a dreamer. But most of all, you are a builder. Look around you. The systems were not made for you, yet you survive them daily. You've adapted, succeeded, and risen despite every obstacle. Now imagine if you stopped surviving and started building. Asterisk, they didn't teach you this in school. They taught you how to be quiet, how to follow rules, how to blend in. But you were never born to blend in. You were born to stand out, to lead. And leadership doesn't start with a title. It starts with belief. If you can believe that you are more than what the world says, then you will begin to create things the world has never seen. Asterisk, God didn't call you to just exist. He called you to create. Asterisk, but how do you start? Asterisk, start by unlearning the lie that you're not good enough. That lie is the biggest enemy of your greatness. They told you that starting a business is risky, but didn't tell you that staying broke is a bigger risk. They told you that pursuing your dreams is unrealistic, but didn't tell you that living a life you hate is unnatural. You weren't made to just survive. You were made to create. Asterisk, you don't need perfect conditions. You don't need a huge investment. You need courage, faith, discipline. You need to start where you are, with what you have. God has never required perfection, only obedience. You take one step, He'll show you the next. Asterisk, don't wait for someone to save you. Save yourself. Save your family. Save your future. You are not a statistic. You are not a stereotype. You are a seed, full of potential, waiting to be planted. Plant yourself in purpose. Water yourself with knowledge. Surround yourself with light. And watch what grows from you. Asterisk, start creating. Build that podcast. Open that barber shop. Launch that skincare line. Start that non-profit. Write those scripts. Make that film. Drop that album. Sell your art. Teach that course. Tell your story. Your ideas are not random. They are divine. They are assignments. Asterisk, and the world is waiting for what only you can birth. Asterisk, the truth is, the system is scared of a black man who knows who he is. A black man who knows his worth becomes unstoppable. Not because he's trying to take over the world, but because he finally realizes the world never had control of him in the first place. Asterisk, you are a creator. Asterisk, and creators change history. Creators birth movements. Creators make noise that echoes across generations. When a black man wakes up and sees himself as a creator, he doesn't just change his life. He breaks generational curses. He shows his children a new blueprint. He shows his community what's possible. Asterisk, this is not about quitting your job today. This is about never forgetting that your job does not define you. You are not your position. You are your vision. You are not just part of someone else's company. You can build your own. You can work while building your empire. You can serve while preparing to lead. Asterisk, the goal is not to be above others. The goal is to be who you were called to be. That might look different for each man, but the common thread is this. You were not born to be enslaved by fear, by debt, by doubt, or by anyone's system. Asterisk, you were born to be free. Asterisk, every day you wake up, remind yourself, I am not an employee, I am a creator. Asterisk, say it until your spirit believes it. Say it until your actions reflect it. Say it until your children hear it and start saying it too. Because when one black man wakes up, he doesn't wake alone. He becomes a fire that lights others. He becomes a mirror that shows others their reflection. He becomes a movement. Asterisk, this is your time, not tomorrow. Now, asterisk, you are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be to start. Asterisk, but you have to wake up. You have to believe in yourself like your life depends on it. Because it does. Asterisk, the world doesn't need more followers. It needs more creators, more builders, more leaders, more black men who have shaken off the chains of self-doubt and risen into their calling. Asterisk, so stand up. Lift your head. Step into your greatness. Asterisk, because God didn't say, work harder. Asterisk, He said, wake up. Asterisk, wake up. Black man, you're not an employee. Asterisk, you are a creator. Asterisk,